Hey, everybody, men of God, Dr. Joe Martin here with Real Men Connect, where we help good men become great men God's way by providing real answers to real problems in the real world. Welcome to the Real Men Ride Along. I'm on my way home to get prepared to meet with a group of men. I just left a group of men, and I'm getting ready to go see another group of men. I had a discipleship group that I meet with every Saturday morning, and then I have the first Saturday of every morning, we have a group meeting with my Brothers Keepers group. That's a whole nother topic. But anyway, I want to shoot a video with you because I just left my discipleship group meeting. And it was our last meeting of our program or curriculum, and I don't know how you want to put it. But we met consistently for over a year and a half. Normally doesn't take that long. Usually it's about 9 to 10 months, but this group was special. So we lasted quite a while. But it was very emotional because we spent a lot of time, you're talking about weeks, every weekend, every Saturday, getting together at 6:30 in the morning to share our quiet time, our devotional studies, pouring into each other's lives, walking through different things and scenarios in our lives. So we really become real brothers. But we were talking today as we were leaving, and our last topic was how our work should speak for us, and what we should do when we work unto the Lord. It was Colossians 3:23. Everything you do, work as if you're doing unto the Lord, because it is the Lord from whom you will get your inheritance. Forgive me as I adjust the camera a little bit in the car. But it made me reflect and think about it. It was talking about, we discussed the story about a woman who was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. And she was given a diagnosis of a year to live, but she ended up living for an extended period of 3 years before she passed away. And what was remembered about her was how she had lived. And I made a statement, which is the reason why I'm shooting this video. We always heard people say this. When you see this sign right here, L, usually it stands for what, loser or something like that. But I want you to, I don't know, maybe I flip around that way. I don't know how you will see it. But anyway, you know the sign. I want this L to mean something different for you, and not to mean loser when you think of it, but I want you to think legacy. Now, I'm going to give you some examples of what I'm talking about, because I think this is a great lesson on the letter L as it pertains to our lives. That we should all have a goal in life, that when we are born and God has breathed air into our lungs and we are here, excludes the glare is right in my face. But we should all be thinking about our legacy. So here's what I want you to remember. And every time I give you an L, I want you to add the word well. So we should all, when we are born, we should all strive to live well. Live well. What I mean by live well, live in such a way that we made this world better than where we found it. We came into it, we added something to it. The world needed what we had to offer, so God brought us to this world to be a solution to a problem. So we start with L, live well. We should all have an aspiration to live well. Now, the next L is that when you start living, you're going to probably start to go to work, so you need to labor well. Labor well. We mentioned Colossians 3:23. That would make me think it is. Everything you do it as unto the Lord, not for man, because it is God from whom you will receive your inheritance as a reward. You are serving God, not man. So live well, but also labor well. Here's another L that we should be focused on. We should also learn to love well. Love well. God said the greatest commandment in the Word of God is to love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, and all your mind. And also to love others as you do yourself. So we need to learn to love well. Was it all about loving ourselves? Was it about what we can get for ourselves or what we could do for others? So not only must you live well, labor well, love well. Next, I'm challenging you to live a life that allows you to lead well. Lead, L-E-A-D, lead well. We were put here to be able to make God known to others, to build a relationship with Christ and to make Him known to others. But if people are looking at our lives and we're not leading them to Christ, then maybe we are misleading them. So God has called us to lead well, to learn from our surroundings, learn from others, as others pour into us, but to lead others back to Him. So not only must we live well, not only must we labor well, and not only must we love well, we must lead well. And we should be leading other people back to Christ. And here's the last one. And it goes back to that woman who was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. No one is going to make it out of this world alive. We're not going to make it out of this world alive. We know that. We're all going to come to our end. We just don't know when. So here's the last L. Leave well. Leave. Leave. Leave this world well. Now, what do you mean by leave well? What do I mean by that? Leave well. This woman knew she was going to die, and we all know we're going to die. But when she was given her diagnosis that she only had 1 year to live, she didn't lead her life or live her life for people to feel sorry for her. She didn't live in such a way that people said, wow, that's so bad that she has stage 4 cancer and she's going through chemo. She had to go and endure a lot of pain. But what she was most concerned with was leaving a legacy. She wanted to leave a legacy of faith. So they said, and as it was reported, by the time she lived to 3 more years, and they only gave her a year to live, they said that she inspired and motivated hundreds and hundreds of people and led them to the Lord because of her faith, because of her strength, because of her optimism, because of her encouragement, in spite of her diagnosis, in spite of her condition. And we should all aspire to do the same, that we're not going to leave this world alive, so we might as well leave it well. So live your life in such a way that you inspire other people to live their life in a way that's honoring, that's glorifying to God. Hoping that has helped. So remember, when people show that L sign, it's not for loser, it's for legacy. We're going to what? We're going to live, we're going to labor, we're going to love, and we're going to leave this world a better place than what we found it. I hope that it blessed you. If it did, please share with another brother who might need to be inspired today. Please share with them. Remember, we are males by birth, but we are men by choice. So each and every day, choose to be the man that God called and created you to be, because a male is a terrible, terrible thing to waste. Till next time, I'll talk to you soon. Be blessed, stay strong, and as always, stay in God's grip. Talk to you soon. Love you.